Right, big breaking transfer news to bring you now involving Liam Delap. Our chief reporter, Kaveh Solokot, joins me now. Who's won the race? I think this is all over, is it, or not?
Well,
not quite yet.
I think Chelsea are close to agreeing a deal to sign Liam Delap. We were talking yesterday about the fact that Chelsea were going to move very, very quickly after the final last night to sign a striker. And we'd kind of been told that the striker they were going to sign first was going to be Liam Delap. But I think they didn't really want the news to come out because they didn't want to put off the players who were playing in the final last night. But the important thing, I think, for Liam Delap is that Chelsea are playing in the Champions League. Also, he's 22. Chelsea are the youngest squad in the Premier League. They are developing. And I think he feels that it's the perfect place for him to move to. And also, he's worked previously with Enzo Maresca at Manchester City. Also, the co-recruitment director at Chelsea, Joe Shields, knows him well as well. So I always had a feeling that if Chelsea got into the Champions League, which they did by beating Nottingham Forest on Sunday, then they had a very, very good chance of signing Liam Delap.
Interesting that the transfer window's open, isn't it? Very shortly, this tiny little window we've got from the 1st to the 10th. So we're going to see clubs do early business, you think?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, if you don't like transfers, I'm sorry, bad news, because usually the season ends and everyone has a little bit of time off and people watch cricket or golf or other sports. But this time round, the season has only just finished, and on Sunday, this new special FIFA-mandated mini transfer window is going to open up for 10 days, which was supposed to be for clubs who are playing in the Club World Cup. But all other clubs in England, apart from Manchester City and Chelsea, can use that window as well. Now, I know for a fact Chelsea are taking the Club World Cup very, very seriously. They want to have new signings to sort of show off when they go to the United States next month. So I think Chelsea will be very busy. But Liam Delap, Chelsea need a striker. But Liam Delap, the question is, will they sign just one striker or will they sign more strikers this summer as well? Because they've worked with players like Hugo Ekitike, Victor Gyökeres at Sporting, Benjamin Sesko at Leipzig as well. I think players would have to go for Chelsea to bring more players in. But I was just off the phone to someone who told me that Chelsea are going to be busy again this summer. So all these people who were criticising Chelsea last summer, there were a lot of people having fun at Chelsea's expense, saying they were throwing money around. They had a squad of 50 players.
43, I think.
43 players or whatever it was.
He's counting.
Well, it seems like there was method to Chelsea's madness, if you want to call it madness. But I think, interestingly enough, in the Premier League, they only used 26 players. So, yes, they did have 43 players, but a lot of them moved out, were sold, went out on loan. So I think they're sort of pleased with this season, but they're not getting carried away. They know that the ultimate aim for Chelsea is not to be winning, with all due respect, the Europa Conference League. They want to aim high. They want to win the title. They want to win the Champions League. And I think they feel that Liam Delap is somebody who will help them get where they want to go. Just
finally, quite cheap though, right? So you'd think, you said that they might buy another striker. That's not the biggest price in the world, is it?
No, I mean, £30 million for a 22-year-old who has scored 12 times in the Premier League, in a side that were relegated. You would have to say that is very good value for money, but obviously he had this release clause in his contract when he moved from Manchester City to Ipswich. I think he had to sort of have the safety net of, if Ipswich went down, he didn't want to really be playing in the Championship for at least one more season. He wanted to make sure that he could move to another Premier League